An Affinitates signature luncheon sponsored by Community First Bank recently took place at Tilly's Tea Room. These area business leaders learned more about each other as they discussed their passions and the current shortage we have in the trades. Here are a few video highlights.
I'm going to go, become an electrician. It's almost like scarlet letter stuff. It's like, oh, he's not smart enough to get into school, or your parents aren't rich enough. And there's a I think a societal issue with what we're talking about. So I think
they cannot get tradespeople. So I'm like, you're graduating from high school, you don't want to be a plumber, you don't want to be an electrician. There's no pizzazz in it, and I'm not saying you can educate yourself for free for that. And there seems to be a lack of that direction for trade school or community college that kids want to go to.
Those types of opportunities outside of the classroom to really start to learn themselves a little bit more about what they enjoy and what they're good at, so they can make some decisions when it comes to that college, end of high school time frame.
They have so many options after high school. After they get that, it takes 2 or 3 years, I think. They have a trade for the rest of their life. Now you can go to college. Yeah. Now you can work on the weekends when you're in college. Now you can do whatever. You may not even go to college. College is not for everybody. So
with EduSpark, we got to talk to a lot of teachers and just getting them engaged to proactively ask these construction companies to come and do demonstrations, things like that. So it's on the industry and on the teaching side of things really need to kind of mesh.
Go to LegalZoom and start an LLC for $99 or whatever it is and start your own business. So I think there's got to be a push in the entrepreneurship of teaching kids. You don't just have to get your degree. If it's a specialty, that's one thing, but you don't have to get it just because.
It starves their potential. So they could be sitting in a $3 to $5 million revenue company barely making a profit. And they have the potential to be a $20 million company making $3 million a year.
All the stories that we've had today, none of us have a story of, I graduated high school, I went to school free and clear, I worked 30 years at this job, I retired and made a lot of money. There's so many different pathways on everyone's lives. Life happens, we fall into things.
How about you? What thoughts do you have? What will it take to address the shortage we currently have for trades professionals? Add a comment below or send me a message to share your thoughts.